and welcome to Two Tired Teachers.
And happy birthday to our Texas State Parks.
And it is the 100th birthday of our Texas State Parks, and so we just want to take a couple of minutes and tell you why we love them.
We love them, first of all, because they have great camping opportunities.
And not all state parks can say this, but truly I feel our state parks are pretty well modeled after the national park system.
I do too.
They have rangers, and often they're going to have ranger-led programs. And
quite often they'll have a store with souvenirs.
And some of those stores, depending on the park that you're at, they may even have live bait.
Groceries.
They'll have, most of them are going to have ice and options like that. Many of them are also going to have self-serve kiosks, such as wood or
kayak rental.
Things like that. And then our state parks have trail systems. Many of the state parks, as you go in, you're going to get a camping option map, but then you also get a trail map to go along with that because the trail systems are so extensive. And we do want to mention the Park Pass. We have done videos on the Park Pass and the great things, but just briefly, some of the things, the benefits of having a Park Pass.
Gives you a 10% discount at that park store.
And if you spend 2 consecutive nights in the same campsite, you get half off the second night of camping.
The entrance fees are waived.
And so those things alone, for us, make that Park Pass worth it every year. Now, I'm going to go on and be honest here, since Mylena has turned the age of the golden pass for the national park system.
That's 62, by the way.
Our camping often is cheaper at the Corps of Engineer parks. We love Corps of Engineer parks. We enjoy camping at Corps of Engineer parks.
Some of them are absolutely gorgeous.
But they really don't have many of the amenities that the Texas State Parks offer. And I do want to say, if you are fishing within a Texas State Park, you're fishing from a pier or the shore, you do not need a Texas State fishing license.
Or if it's a self-contained lake.
The lake is contained completely within the state park.
You don't need one when you're on the water.
And there are a number of those in the state park system. And there are 90 plus parks that are a part of the Texas State Park system. Even if you're not from Texas, you know, if you're going to be driving across and spending any time here, it very well, there's a good chance that you could get your money's worth out of that state park pass.
And they keep adding parks to it. We've got one that should open in 2023 or 2024. It'll be our newest park. And yet we were at Meridian last week. It was opened in 34. And so
1933, 1934. So, and many of them have historic sites as a part of the state park.
Yes.
And they are varied. They are throughout the state. And, one other thing I was going to say about fishing is, if there's much of a fishing area, there's very likely a fish cleaning station, which is really nice to have. And so we love our state parks. We have not visited all of them, but we've visited an awful lot of them. And we have tried to make videos of those and are currently in a series about a tour of Texas and giving you some choices there. But this being the centennial, we wanted to just do a shout out and say, if Texas state parks are not places that you have visited, maybe this is the year you want to start, you want to try. Oh, and another thing I was going to say about those park stores is, along with having those necessities like s'mores kits or maybe fire starters, things like that, insect repellent, those necessities. Most of them, even a small store is going to have those. They may have souvenir T-shirts, etc., and stickers for those parks. And something we just saw, and I think this is a new thing, is they now have a passport book for the Texas state parks. And so, junior ranger programs our state parks also have, and a lot of times they'll have geocaching as well. And so, like we said, if you're looking, and camping options, Mylena was saying, most of them are going to have water and electric sites. Many of them will have full hookup sites.
Some will have equestrian sites
that have electric. Some of them have equestrian sites that do not have electric. Many of them have screened shelters.
And some of them have cabins.
That means that you get air conditioning. And if you're looking at any of these in the summer, that's going to be something you're going to want to really look into. But with all of these, I would say if you were looking at visiting a Texas state park or any camping area in the summer on a weekend, you're going to want to make those reservations early. If you're looking around holidays or spring break, you're going to want to make those reservations early.
Very early.
And then ask the rangers anything you want to know. They are there to help, and
they're very knowledgeable.
And we love our state parks. We love the amenities that they afford. And what I was going to say is, I'm not suggesting this, but if the state park is full, you have to stay at a Corps of Engineer park. You may want to make a day use reservations at a state park, and then you can go and enjoy the trails and the tours and those kinds of things as well. Free fishing. And and fish loaning program. Many of the parks that are on lakes will have, now it's going to be what's been donated, but they'll have rod and reels and stuff that, if you have little kids and you want to just get out there and try your hand at it. I saw a father and son day before yesterday at a state park doing that very thing. But we love our state parks, and we are thrilled that, they're 100 years strong and still growing.
Yes.
And so stop in one of the state parks and wish them a happy birthday. Thanks for watching Two Tired Teachers.